I am playing the same deck. I like it. I think I crafted a few more rares, but for the most part it's the same. I don't like Rest in Peace as much as I thought I would, so I put more cages instead, even in the face of Kolaghan's command and the like. Other than that, Sphinx's Rev has been decent still. I don't know, I still want to give the deck more time. So we shall. And I was doing bot matches to just mess with opening hands and all that. Best of one ladder climbing with 9 lives is kind of funny, because you kind of know if you win or lose like instantly. You know, it's kind of weird. I've reached my donation incentive to play, do a playthrough of the Dead Space series. Theories, yeah. No, I'm not much of a theory crafter. So I'll be doing that. Don't know when. I'd like to do it near the time the next one comes out, but it's EA. It's probably going to come out in like 2025. Alright, well, anyways, against Luris, we have a sweeper, and then these are basically lands. I don't like that. Narset can be decent, I guess. I can't imagine I want this. Thought about putting the Grafdigger's Cage in the main, because Luris seems to be extremely popular, at least in silver, so. But I don't know. I think it's fine in the sideboard. It's also the black red still. Oh, that's not what I expected at all. Okay. That's odd. Rogues are usually blue-black. Okay. This is a game maybe where I want Cry of Canarium. Well, I guess that's like every Luris game, right? You just want Cry of Canarium. It's Grixis. Grixis Luris, so Luris might be like a side thing. I guess I just play a Blue Source and pass. I could play Narset. I doubt Narset will get any better. Play Narset and have it not die instantly. I suppose it's always nice. I expect discard spells, so this kind of... If they were holding one, this definitely fires it off. But no, I think they'd cast it regardless. Alright, so we still never got... I don't think I can never get Narset to activate twice against creature decks. Oh! Never mind, opponent completely ignores it. Okay. Alright. They also just didn't do anything. Okay. I will absolutely do this again. Search seems fine. So does this. This gets way worse than I know about it. This can help me just later on. Do I pick up Yorion? Do I play this? Do I leave up a counter spell? Opponent didn't do anything last turn. I think they have a removal spell. They also didn't do... They didn't put this into their hand. They would rather have killed my thing, which is making me think they have a counter spell. I don't really know. That's interesting. If I do this, it's the only thing I'm doing. But I guess I'm gonna do it. They might have a counter spell. Drown in the Lock, maybe. I don't know. They definitely have a removal spell. Probably another phase. Well, they can't have a 4-drop because they're playing Luris. This is literally just Grixis Luris things with rogues. Okay. I guess on the bright side, I can't like get milled out because I'm 700 cards, but I still use the game. Opponent milled 4 lands. That's funny. Take 5. Alright, they didn't leave up a blue source, so no drown in the lock. I don't want that. They allowed us to flip this. Don't know if that matters. They're completely ignoring this. Makes sense. Teferi doesn't do much. 9, 10, 11. We're not immediately dead, but maybe I want to cast Teferi. I see more cards using this, which gets me even closer to a sweeper. Also lets me leave this up if that's relevant. I don't know if it is. Oh, when you mouse over chat now, it pauses it automatically. Because, you know, I'm so famous that if I didn't get the time to read chat, I would never know what you said. I think I'm just gonna literally do nothing. Oh, Volkmar with the 13-month resub. Thank you, thank you. I don't know if you're here for the announcement. I made my donation incentive, so I will be playing... I'm just going to do this. I'll be playing the Dead Space series. I don't know when. Probably when they announce the release date of the next one, but I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. It's going to be fun. Oh, it's going to be so fun. I also might add another day to stream. I don't know yet. It's kind of hard to right now, but I'd like to. Alright, so they still don't have lethal in play. They also just didn't do anything. They also didn't pick up Lyris. I would assume they realized I don't have any creatures in my deck, so leaving up removal spells doesn't make a lot of sense. I'm still on the Drown in the Lock plan here, I think. Idea, rather. Don't think Teferi is super relevant. But I guess I have to do something, because if they just do nothing twice, we do die. Especially if I allow them to sit around and amass counter spells to deal with a sweeper. It was Drown in the Lock. I'm so smart. It also probably doesn't matter. White, I guess. Yeah, the Dead Space 2 speedrun I did 3 years ago. Remember, I had some guy come in my chat and he was asking me questions about, like, how to do this one trick. I couldn't remember what it was. Well, this is the most blatantly obvious second Drown in the Lock of all time. Can I do this? 1, 2, 3. Block there, still die. Okay, we're dead, I think, yeah. I guess I can verify it, though. Not sure why they let it resolve first. Oh, it's the 2-mana removal. Okay. I guess we picked up some information of what my opponent's going to take out of their deck. Not super relevant. Do we even want Cage? Like, they never got to the Lyris part of their strategy, but I suppose that still want it, right? guess don't want this. Don't want. I don't know. Actually, I don't know. Okay, Dova's beat doesn't seem great. Commit doesn't seem great at all. Narset also seemed... Well, I mean, it's basically a divination. Guess that's good enough. You picked the best 2 of 8, which is kind of like a dig through time. 2 of 8, rather. Yeah, I don't know if I want Graveyard Hate against this. I guess the Mystical Disputes are better than, like, Absorb, right? Don't know if I want Graveyard Hate. They don't really have a lot of Graveyard Hate. I can rest in peace my own graveyard, which kind of messes up some of their rogues. If I just exile my own graveyard, right? Could take out Search, because that obviously wouldn't flip in the face of Rest in Peace, so I guess that's just slightly better. I don't know. I don't think this is a good matchup. Haven't bumped into this one yet. Grixis Rogues with Luris. We also didn't see any discard spells, which I can only imagine they have plenty of. Like Duress or something. Okay. So this way, this stays as a 1/1 forever. And the other ones just don't get, like, massive. Drown in the Lock is also completely dead. If they have Kroxa, that's also completely dead. We definitely don't care about this. I think I'm just going to pick this up next turn. This gets way worse when our opponent... Never mind. Okay. Double thought sees my 20 spells this turn. Alright, yep, just play this, pick this up. Yorion is not exactly great here, but that's all I got. They have Feed the Swarm. Okay. Not only do they have Feed the Swarm, they decided to keep it in the deck. That's very interesting. Or at least bring it in from the sideboard, expecting, like, some enchantment value to be gained, I suppose. I don't know. Interesting. Alright, well, I guess we have Fairy. I'm not going to minus here. Just going to start drawing cards. Banking on just a regular Luris played from the opponent for the turn. Yeah, the zombie champion of perish. Okay, so they brought in Noxious Grass. Oh my god, dude. Alright, I guess I'll play Shark Typhoon. The opponent's coming with the spice. I must admit. The spice. And they've also drawn their sideboard cards, which is obviously not good. But I suppose it's to be expected. We don't have a spell to go with this. Return target... What? You come to a river. Turn target... Can't be... What? What? Okay, I'm going to cast it again. They can't counter it, right? They don't have Drown in the Lock. I seriously double Spell Piercer. They should probably have done that after I decided what to scry on top or bottom. I guess I don't. I assume this is also from the sideboard, but I don't know. Kind of an interesting card to see there. Don't target non-land. So it's a disperse or it's something unblockable. Alright, well, they turned Drown and Lock back on, which is very annoying. They found a third Thoughtseize. Oh my god. Okay. I can't imagine they have even more removal in their hand. Especially for, like, sharks. That is fine. I'd even make an argument for that being an incorrect play. I don't think blocking... I guess blocking the 4-2 is kind of annoying for them, right? So they could just get it back with Luris, and I don't think they care about that. I think that Drown the Lock would, like, seal the game out if they just kept it up. Maybe even indefinitely, so just never cast anything. But if I ever find something... Oh my god. If I ever find something to cast, I guess I can do that. I don't know. Wait, what? They killed themselves? Why? What the hell? My opponent just killed themselves. There's no reason. There's no reason to do that. Like, even if the Shark Typhoon's sitting around, they could always just kill the Shark token, right? And just kill me in the backswing, because I can only draw one card. Excuse me, one card for the turn. I don't even know why they want to blow it up anyways. Like, just hold on to the feet of the Swarm. Oh my god. Okay, I guess we're going on to game 3. Opponent has defeated themselves. That's actually hilarious. Imagine we win game 3 too. We were not gonna win that game. So Dovin's Veto looks a little appealing. They have a bunch of of these weird non-creature spells, right? Like a bunch of them too. In fact, they almost had exclusively non-creature spells outside of like 2 creatures. So maybe this is good. I don't know though. Like, what am I taking out for it? Maybe saw it coming just because it cost a little bit more in terms of like actually casting the card. No, I don't even think I agree with that though. No, I think we just run it back. I'm not putting in Grafdigger's Cage, and I guess Search for Wisconsin will guarantee flip, so maybe I do want that instead of like Narset or something. I don't know. That seems fine, I guess. I can't believe they killed themselves. I mean, I guess. Yeah, oops, yeah. Nice. That's hilarious. Alright, so my opponent has led with this all 3 games. Must be nice. And then we had that all 3 games. Must be nice. Okay. I guess this kind of sucks after hitting me, but not really. I think I'm just not interested in playing this game. We have absolutely no chance game 1, 2, or 3 unless our opponent just kills themselves again. or disconnects. There's no way I'm beating that interesting deck, I suppose. Seems as though their like sideboard was completely hedged against control matchups. I guess Feed the Swarm is always good. It can kill creatures. Not the greatest spell though, because you really don't want to be taking that kind of damage if you're against like Gruul or something. I guess we keep this in the dark. Alright, it's chess, guys. They kill us with damage, with this controlling splash mixed in with like lightning helix and another card. There we go. What do they have that's castable here? Opt? Shark Typhoon? Lightning Helix? Man? Okay. Oh, to immediately take the bird. Alright, well, we're out of this game. Can't beat that. Nova's Veto, Mystical Dispute. That, let's take out... Maybe Birth of Meletis can come out. It's not like the greatest card ever. But I suppose neither of these sweepers, right? Alright, that seems fine. Don't see any reason to bring in Graveyard Hate. Did our opponent know what we were? Yeah, they knew we were blue-white Yorion, which kind of narrows it down. Sure, that seems fine. Do I cast Birth of Meletis? I think I will. I doubt they have a turn 2 spell, so I might as well just do this when I can. It's not super effective, but whatever. So this deck is very good at turn 4 to fairies. That's kind of cool. Crawling Barrens. Do I want another land? I think I do. Now here I'll play another Birth of Meletis. And an island. They shocked themselves again. Interesting. They didn't do anything, so what does that mean? I don't know, actually. I don't know. I will play... the island and pick up Yorion and pass? There's no way they get rid of this to put counters on this. That seems weird. Oh, it can tap itself. Gotcha. That makes way more sense. Still have counter magic up, so I can't really go for anything. They have absorbs with crawling barons in red mana? That's weird. Okay. They have the 6 mana counterspell. Weird. Like this. Like temple. Don't have that pass. Shark Typhoon. Get rid of Yorion and a land. Not much reason to hold on to that, I guess. Oh, that's pretty good. So is a land, right? Do I want a land? I mean, this kind of is a land. They might even try to counter this. Do I fight over it, though? I don't know. 1, 2, 3... I don't think I do. I don't think I fight over this. Probably doesn't even want to try. I don't have another command. Torrential Gearhulk. I did not expect that. Let's not lose to that. Cool, now we lose to Teferi. Fun. Play Teferi, the plus, they have Absorb up, and then we literally can't keep up with that. So I guess that's over. Yeah, the ability to apply creature-based pressure in the Jeskai deck seems really good. Well, this is not a good showing so far. I maybe could have conceded earlier that game, or conceded early that game, but I don't think I did. I don't see us winning that at all. Yet another graveyard-based deck. I think you'd take Search for Escanto. Or Settle the Wreckage, one of these two. Probably Search. I think I would take Search. This gets way worse when you know about it. This is, like, not the greatest card here, and I don't find Narset to be particularly good either. So I think I would take this. Opponent takes Settle the Wreckage. Okay. It does answer the creatures. It'll only answer like 1 or 2, maybe. Once they know about it, it's run this thing all out. Scrounger. Literally nothing but graveyard stuff. So this is very bad. I guess I'll just cast this. The fairy does not seem great, but I guess neither does memory lapse. They have one of each of the like mono black come out of your graveyard cards. Why is my voice cracking today? I don't like it. I need an adult. This person decides to kill Marset. Yeah. Well, this is bad. I guess I just cast commit on this. I can cast out as well. Not super, not a big difference really. Huh? Completely useless. Transform. Kill this. Cast a fairy, we die. Cast this, we die. Can Teferi save us? I don't think so. Cool, we lost 2 lands. A bunch of 1 mana 2/1s killed us. I don't think this deck is very good right now. It is not enduring its finest hour. Do I even want Graveyard Hate? I mean, I kind of need it, right? I kind of need it. This deck has too many cards in it that are debatable to take out to put in, like, your good cards. And I think that may be a problem. I notice that with a lot of decks I make. I make too many sideboard hate cards for certain matchups, and I don't know what to take out for them. The sideboard game needs to be a little bit better. Yeah, right. A bunch of cast outs, but none of my sweepers. They did Thoughtseize my Settler Wreckage, though. Not even sure how good it would be, because my opponent could always just kill their own creatures with removal spells that are otherwise dead. This is going to be difficult to win. You need, like, Graveyard Hate, and you also need, like, creature removal to put them in the graveyard in the first place. Maybe go up a sweeper. Probably should go up a sweeper. Maybe even take out, like, 2 cast outs, because they've been kind of unimpressive. 1 land. Keep this. I don't know. I don't think I can keep that. Oh my god. I guess we keep this. Put back an island. Oh, dude. Renin 7? Yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'm just doing this. Opponent will not have a graveyard this game, but I can't imagine it will matter. I put an island to the bottom right, yeah. Okay. Alright, that's pretty good, actually. Oh, I can't cast it. Right, this comes in tapped. Rip. That sucks. I guess if they take their whole turn just pumping this up, it's not the worst thing. Nope, they just take it. No, they probably take the Settler Wreckage, though, honestly. They took it last time, and this time I don't even have a way to cast it, but they still take it. They could have a remove spell so this doesn't actually stop the creature in question. If which makes me want to take a knight. Now that they have 2 knights, I don't think I'm going to do that. I might have to, though, right? Like, the knight's just better than this 3-1. I don't know. I guess I'll just take this. I don't think it matters. I think I'm dead to mono black 1-drops. That's different. Yep, we're dead. Cool. Dead extremely fast. Yep, this deck, it's like I'm missing like sweepers, I guess. I just need more answers to the board. I just opponent plays 2 creatures and I die. Like, I died to 1-drops. It's not really where you want to be. You're on the play and your opponent plays 2 1-drops and you just died. I think I'm gonna do this, add some day. I thought I had more Day of Judgments. What's the other one? Wrath of God? Yeah, it's Wrath of God. Actually, Wrath of God should be in here instead of this one. But I guess it doesn't really matter. This one just looks cool. Maybe just take out all the cast outs. I'm just so unimpressed with them. Meh, shave one of these, bring up a settle. Shave that, bring up a wrath. There's really no regeneration in Historic. I mean, there's no regeneration like any format other than like a couple cards in Commander, so it's not super relevant. It's just another set of sweepers. Main deck Dovin's Veto doesn't seem great right now either. Don't really know what I want in place of it. Maybe Seal Away? Seal Away seems fine. Something like that. Yeah, let's try that. Just losing the these like creature decks. Yeah, they have discard spells, which is pretty spine snapping. But should still be able to have a better hedge against these creature decks. We are a super slow deck. You know, you'd imagine the control deck would kind of come to you and you don't have to bring in so many cards for it as you're just 80 card Yorion, but alright. What we'll do next turn. Oh no, I don't have an untapped land next turn actually. I still think it's fine though. Raven Inspector. Oh my, that's kind of cool. I'll get an island here. Yeah, let's get a point. Raven Inspector. What is that for? What's going on here? Is this just mono white humans? Could be. I can't say Thalia is the scariest card. This cost 3 to foretell. I'm pretty sure with this in play. Or cast. Or is it still 4? It might just be 4. Adanto Vanguard? Now that's a card we definitely did not want to see. Or that one. Alright, so this is why Settle the Wreckage is pretty good, huh? This is bad. At least they're not Luris, right? I kind of have to cast this. We bring in the sweepers, and now we're up against, like, the indestructible cards. Oh, man. Oh, so miserable. The Thalia tax isn't super relevant, but I guess it's kind of annoying. I don't think it changed a single thing I was going to do. I'm literally going to die to this Adanto Vanguard. It's just, I have no answer. So I can cast Wrath of God, kill the Thalia, then I take 5, and then pray they have literally no other card ever. And then I take minus on the Adanto Vanguard, so it doesn't just kill me. Yeah, cast out's looking pretty good right now, huh? Oh my god. I can't catch a break. Okay. That's not a threat. Please just pass. Oh my god. No, wait, does that kill me with the sword? It's only 3 damage with the sword, so I can do this. I can do it. Literally with minus. They might even go after Teferi instead, because it's not lethal. Oh, they don't even do that. I guess there's a reason to Teferi. You don't have to invest the mana. The Elite Spellbinder? Sure, my hand is completely dead and useless. Doesn't matter. Alright. One time. Oh, dude. Oh, come on. Oh, it was 1 card away. Alright, Glass Casket can take out, like, Sphinxy Boy, Commit. What is that electric zappy noise? It's driving me crazy. Absorb, maybe? I think Shark Typhoon's still pretty solid. It might be my opponent's, like, pet standing there doing some weird noise. Which is really, really annoying. If that is what it is. Oh, I think it is, actually, yeah. Alright, this hand is no bueno. This hand is slightly bueno. Let's put back the Shark Typhoon. Although Teferi's a lot more difficult to cast. Maybe I want to get rid of that one. So this pass. Double tap land isn't great, but we have a Birth of the Meletis. Get another land. Opponent leads with a turn 1 colorless land. That's pretty cool. That's what we want to see. Untap land, rip. Yeah, they have like a weird zappy dog. Alright, that is not valid. We can actually play Magic next turn. I kind of have to do this because I kind of have to play every turn. Our time is only for 1 spell turn. We've been doing that since the start of this game. Can't imagine it's super relevant. Do I want to just blow up this board? I don't think so. I think this is better later. I definitely want to shock myself though. I really want to cast this. Oh man. Sure. Fairy, no land for it. The counter spell seems decent, but if our opponent's just activating that land, it's not great. This isn't great without a land though, but kind of just poised for finding land. Gotta find land anyway. Alright, that's pretty good, I guess. Maybe they're waiting for more lands to cast something. They just didn't do anything last turn. Okay. Sure. Fairy. Good spot to be in. They cracked their clue. But they haven't been doing anything. Unless they're applying lethal, I think it's totally fine to not just chump one of those 4 damage attacks. Because now we can defend the fairy way better against the manland. I do have Field of Ruin. Though I don't imagine this will be the catalyst of our demise. They've not really... They've cast one spell this game. They've just cast one spell. It's turn 6. I have no idea what their hand could be. Valia. That stops me from potentially casting Shark Typhoon next turn. So I guess I'll just counter it. Opponent doesn't do anything. We can even minus here, but we got the casket. Just do the casket. We got a second casket. Nice. Alright, this is looking really good. Get a land. Play the temple. Opponent's a little bit flooded here. Non-creature spells cost 2 more, blah blah blah, tap, snow lands. I'm sorry, what does it say? Snow lands your opponent's control enter the battlefield tapped. Okay, I guess it is objectively better to not run basic snow lands then, and I should be running basic lands if this is a card that sees play. I've not bumped into this card yet. That's very strange. That's so weird. So my plains is coming in tapped. Don't need that. This is actually decent. Snow lands your opponent comes. That is so... Alright, so I can blow up the board and then... Faithless whatever is going to be kind of annoying, but not like super annoying. Alternatively, I can... No, I can't do that. I can cast Yorion, right? No, I can't do that either. I guess I'll just play... Do I just make a shark for 1, 2, 3, for 5? Make a 5/5 shark, block, block. Might just do that. I don't see a reason to board wipe here, so... I guess it's actually a 6/6 shark, right? Because we untap them. This dog is driving me nuts. Don't care. Skyclave Apparition? Okay. You get your Vanguard back? I guess? No, they want their... Archon. This means they can't cast any more spells this turn because they put this in play. They've cast 2 spells, and so this should just mean they can't do anything, which is really good for us. They also tap their Faceless Haven, or I should say decline to attack with it, so... Alright, yeah, we're definitely making a 6/6 shot. It comes in tapped, right? No, it does not. Oh, of course. Is it just 5? No, it should be 6. What's going on? Why am I tripping? What's making this cost more to do? Oh no, I'm stupid. I'm just stupid. I'm stupid. Don't listen to me. Shark Typhoon's cycle ability costs 2 mana. I thought the cycle ability was 1 mana because I've literally cycled so much of cast that I forgot how the card works. I can sweep the board with Wrath of God, and they keep 1 card with the Selfless Savior. I don't know which one they want to keep. Okay, this doesn't... I don't agree with this. Now with Sweeper is really good because they have to like play a haste threat or something to deal with Teferi's ultimate. Well, actually no, they have the faceless save and I just straight up can't deal with, so that's not even true. They have a castable card here? Play Barons. They have a card they can cast right now. Oh no, they can just activate the faceless save, and that's probably what's pausing it. I doubt they have an instant. Alright, so let's just run this out. We also get a token from the Skyclave apparition, and I'm pretty sure Seal Away can target the Faceless Haven. It doesn't say like non-land permanent or anything. Oh. Target creature, planeswalker. Remember creatures. Okay, that's interesting. There goes the ultimate. Oh, this has vigilance. Right. I literally can't seal away. Huh. Yeah, that gets a lot more annoying then. We still have Teferi in play though, like we're drawing so many cards. I don't even know if it's relevant if our opponent takes us off the ultimate. We can start making this Crawling Barons like absolutely massive if we want to. And this out, I think I'm going to pick up Yorion. Yorion's not really doing much, actually. And I don't know if I want a second one of these. Do I even want to cast this one right now? If I do, Teferi basically dies. Because I'm not going to Glass Casket this. So I guess I'll just play this as a land. Oh no, I'm dumb. Did I just play a land? I think I just played a land. Hand's not great right now. I guess I'll just do... Does that vigilance may come target it? No. Alright, I'll just pass. Opponent's gonna crack their clue, I imagine. Now, they don't really have any way to stop this in combat, and it will be a 4/4. I probably will trade lands. Probably. I don't see why I wouldn't. Let's go. Elite Spellbinder. My hand is not very relevant. They'll probably take the seal away, because everything else is a 2 of. And even still, I can literally still cast it. No, they take a Glass Casket. Sure, so they took me off effectively nothing that I can do next turn. Was that the 4th fleet? That's the 3rd one. Alright, so there's... I'm definitely not going to be doing that. I think they should have cracked this immediately, because they do have 1-drops in their deck. I'm going to keep that. They're going to plus. Shark Typhoon is decent here. I can't really do much alongside of it, but I don't think it matters. Their opponent is just going to... They couldn't answer Teferi for so long, and they just drew too many cards. Shark Typhoon still seems decent, though. Anything I like here? Not really. Not really. Not really. Yorion seems totally useless. Fine. Can I make that dog not make noises? I literally can't. Alright. probably not as loud to everyone else, but it's loud to me. Okay, the mulligan down to 6, and they did not have a 1-drop. Oh my goodness. Please don't have a Thalia? Do I leave up Seal Away, or do I just cast Birth of Melitus? Because if I cast... Oh, never mind. That's easy. I was about to say, if I leave up Seal Away, they can cast Thalia before they attack, and I can't cast it, and I feel really bad. But that just makes that way easier. Okay, they probably take Wrath of God? I can't cast Narset, don't even think I would've. They take Shark Typhoon. Okay, that means I can't cycle for a shark. That's fair. So... I have an answer to the Faceless Haven this time. It's a changeling, right? It's all creature types. Oh yeah, this stupid card denying my ability to cast things. Let's see. Do I seal away this? I mean, I can't seal away this or this because literally everything else has vigilance. They know about this, so it gets way worse. I suppose I will. Do I need lands? 1, 2. I can play this, crack this, kill, and then still be able to cast this, so I have to... Because I gotta blow up that land anyways. Might as well do it now. Oh, wait a minute. No, I can't. I can't because my snowland comes in tapped. I literally can't do that because it's a stupid card. Just because I'm literally running snowlands for no reason, too. I'm just doing it just cuz. That's a big yikes. Alright, well, we'll bring some, we'll lose some. Whatever the saying is. At least they're not a Lyris deck. Though I could make an argument for them being Lyris, dropping like some of their 3-drops. It doesn't seem that great. Like, these are annoying, but I don't think they're that great. Recycling Saviors, Thriven Inspectors, Thalias seems a little bit better than running these cards. Just having access to, Lyris. Alright, I think I'm just gonna double... Oh, I don't have white! I don't have double white! So if I played this first on this, I could have done double, but I just wasn't paying attention. I'm playing like a potato. Do I just pick this up now, or do I cast Narset to hope to find something? I guess I'll just run this out. Seems decent enough. It's probably going to soak some damage anyway. Maybe my opponent messes up with their blue token. Oh, never mind. I just found 4 lands. Which I suppose is just as good, because I will not be drawing 4 lands anymore. I do have a Wrath of God next turn. They can't really stop it. Not really, at least. No, they can kind of stop it, actually. They can kind of stop it. They can even play that other card. What's it called? Skyclave Apparition. Take this back, and then they have an indestructible card in the face of a sweeper. Shark Typhoon costs 10 mana. Oh my god. And I can't cycle it. Oh, well, I guess that's that then, because now this Wrath of God costs 10 mana. Alright, well, I can make it cost 6 again, and I guess I have to, so... I have to take this out. Play a land. Can only cast one of these. Kinda have to cast something to do something, so... I will. I could take Selfless Savior, right? and then next turn have the ability to 6, 7. It's only 7 damage or 6 damage because of the blocker. So I can take this, and that means the Wrath of God is castable next turn. If they have another one of that legendary, I just exile or Skyclave Apparition. I can't cast Wrath, and then I'm just dead. They do. They literally only had that card in there. Now I'm dead. How fun. That is so annoying. Alright, I drew a card that makes me not immediately dead, so there's that. Excuse me, I guess I didn't. Wow. They drew completely perfect. Awesome. They literally needed that legendary, and they needed a second copy, so I couldn't cast Wrath of God. And then they literally played the only card in their entire deck that gives them instant damage. Like, haste damage or whatever. Because none of their stuff has haste, and they drew an equipment that not only gives their creature evasion, it gave it lethal. So, guess we weren't destined to win that game. That sucks. I feel like we were playing that pretty well, too. Alright, so I have not won a single game yet. I'm curious how good the 9 lives thing is when your entire meta is creature nonsense, which it seems to be, at least in silver. Maybe I should just climb out of silver with, like, 9 lives combo stuff, and then just go back to this. I was actually climbing 9 lives best of 1, but... I want to play with the Lantern. Let's really want to... It's Gruul. Alright, so literally nothing matters other than a sweeper. So do I even cast this? It gives me a blocker in 46 turns, or this helps me dig for a sweeper. I guess I'll cast this, because I can cast this next turn. I can't cast the sweeper next turn. So this gives me like a 0-4 that may be relevant at some point. Yes. For BTE? What is BTE? Day of Judgment. Alright, so my strategy worked out, I guess. Burning Tree Emissary? Tapping Linerels for Burning Tree Emissary? Well, what did they do? They went turn 1 this, turn 2 this into this. Oh. Yeah, I guess if it wasn't necessary to tap that to cast it, I suppose that's not the greatest play. I can see an argument for just blowing this up with this. They have haste threats. We haven't seen any, but pretty sure they do have some. I'd rather not lose Teferi to, like, some stupid random card, but I guess I don't have much of a choice. I'm just gonna minus. I could plus, but then the ooze just goes Teferi, and I have nothing to show for it. Yeah, I'm just gonna minus. I'm just gonna minus. Hopefully they don't have a Spellbreaker. Or a... Yeah, so they just left the table to themselves. Yeah, alright. This is their turn 2 land. That's just weird. That's definitely weird. It also doesn't matter, right? This is green. Yeah, they shouldn't have tapped it. Alright. Well, opponent literally has answered that perfectly. I can play this and... yeah, I'm gonna run this out. I'm just gonna pick up Yorion. Do I really need to leave up a counterspell this turn? I guess. All I'm doing is saving myself 1 mana for just, like, doing this later, or just not doing it at all. What on earth are they doing? Sacrifice a desert. Okay. Sure. 2? I know their next card. Let's play that. Let's play this. Turn. I think I'm just gonna memory lapse the ooze instead of... Oh, am I just dead? No, I'm not dead. Play this. That way they can't play a red source and immediately kill me. Another scavenging ooze? Oh my god. Alright, so I don't think we could possibly die next turn, so I can safely cast this. If they find a red source, we're dead, so it does make sense for them to sacrifice the, whatchamacallit there. I think they should have played this as a red source. Seems odd that they didn't. Maybe because of all the scavenging oozes, but even still, it's a little odd. Now seems like a good time to play Hotel, because I can't cast it. I'm definitely not cycling this for 0. Settle the Wreckage stops me from... Actually, no, it doesn't. No. We're kind of more hedged onto not dying to a red source than we are anything else. They can make this a 5/5 and also play the other ooze. Doesn't matter. I'm poised into casting Wrath next turn anyways. Still dead to a red land. Yep, I think our next turn is completely locked in. So I'm just going through the motions. Whoops. I wonder if they cast the other ooze here. They probably cast the other ooze in the face of, like, the Crawling Barons just jump blocking. Okay, so we cast this. And then I cast literally nothing to leave up Counterspell and not die to the Spellbreaker or something annoying. Dead to any red source. I think I'm going to cycle this for 1. Don't imagine sharks are faster than them finding a red source. Alright, well that would literally kill me. Yeah, I think I have to cycle this, otherwise I am in... Whoops. Trying to find some way to gain life, I guess? I don't know. This seems bad. Really looking for... I guess Birth of Meletis can gain me 2, but it doesn't instantly give me 2 life. Which is the problem. Narset means I can't leave up counterspell, and I think I have to leave up a counterspell, so... Opponent gets another crack at a red source. We're so dead. We're so dead. Oh, dude, we're so dead. We're gonna, like, on the cusp of turning the game around, our opponent's gonna draw out of it. It's gonna feel so bad. I could have foretold this. I really don't think it matters, but... Okay, they don't do anything. Do I crack this? Or do I not? What am I playing around? Yeah, I'm not... Literally, get 2 lands out of the way. That's pretty enticing. Found another land. Cool. Yep. We'll just dig in for both analysis at this point. Just to get out of this triple red source. Oh, absorb is good too, right? Because I can counter my own spell. Alright, okay, we found something. Get a blue source here. Is this gonna be the game? Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 6, 7. So now I can counter my own spell. And another benefit is my opponent will waste their whole turn doing it when they finally get the red source. I wonder how relevant that 1 damage from the Lantern else would be if I was at 1 instead of 2. Probably not super relevant. I wonder if I lead with this. I guess I can, yeah. Like if they do cast something I can counter. Opponent is mousing over my entire board. I don't know what they're after. Opponent doesn't know either. So they just drew 2 lands in a row, I guess? I think it makes sense to play at least one of them. Not much of a reason not to. I don't know what they could possibly be thinking about. I have no idea what they could be thinking about. Is it Stomp? No. What is it? What could they possibly be thinking about? I really have no idea. Do I even cast this? Because if I don't find another card to counter, I could die. It's extremely unlikely that I do, but... Or that I don't, but, you know. I don't know. Maybe my opponent's just upset they drew 2 lands in a row in their Gruul aggro deck. But I cannot imagine that is the case. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on. It's keeping me on edge, though. Maybe they're kicking themselves for playing that flip land as a red source, green source. Because I would have died. And they drew another 2 green sources. I don't know. They seem pretty upset if I were to take a shot in the dark. That their Gruul aggro deck did not win a silver bracket game. Alright. 2 lands. This is pretty good actually. I can pretty much cast it too, which is nice. Another Teferi. This seems... Actually, maybe I want an instant speed card so I can actually do my not die to a red source. Those are both instant speed. Alright, so I think it's... Oh, I should have cast this first. Whoops, that's just a nice card. Yeah, that was a mistake. Alright, pass. I wonder if my opponent's even here. They like moused over my lands and my planeswalkers for like 20 seconds and then went AFK. I don't really know if they think I could have turned the game around. Like, we're still in the exact same position we were last turn. I don't know what my opponent was expecting. In fact, they could still kill us with like double burn spell. Oh no, I guess they can't because I have. Just wouldn't work. I guess my opponent is gone. I guess I'll take it. Shoot, I really don't think that game was over. We're at 2 life. In an effective 3 life, if we had to like counter absorb our own spells and not die. Okay, I guess. Oh, does it not? Oh, that's funny. It doesn't take you to game 2. That was only game 1. It just didn't take us to the next game. Because I guess if you rope out, you're not allowed to like waste your opponent's time in sideboarding for no reason. I didn't know that. I really don't think that was a bad matchup for our opponent at all. That is not the kind of game we want to bump into. It's kind of unfortunate that the one game I win, that happens, but what are you gonna do? Right, this seems like a decent hand against a Yorion mirror. Like this. Let's hope they are not black. Because the black cards kind of snap the mirror. They are black. Alright, so Sultai. That's the one I didn't want to see. They have some pretty good cards. They're that kind of deck. I kind of want this. I have lands already. I suppose I should leave up a counter spell. Cast a permanent spell from your hand. And that's the highest mana value of permanents you have. If you don't, scry 1. Okay. Basically a discard spell. Alright, didn't want to lose. I don't know. Alright, so, this, take out Settle the Wreckage, Day of Judgment. Do I want graveyard stuff? I don't know. I don't think so. Is Sphinx's Rev good? Maybe better than a random Wrath of God? Maybe. Let's do it like that. Opponent's probably bringing in like 17 Duresses or something. I don't really know if that's the time to scoop, though. Like, I countered one spell, and you should at least see what I do for the turn before you scoop. Like, maybe I play something you weren't expecting on turn 4. This is a Yorion matchup. You should stick around to pick up information. But I guess my opponent already knows what they want to do. Okay. They thought they had no chance game 1, which means maybe they don't have a lot of counter spells. Maybe it's more of a combo-centric thing. I don't know. Possibly. Few counter spells, few and far between, or something like that. With a Abzan land this time, not Sultai. So there are more than 3 colors. They could just be running one of these to cycle it and still just be Sultai. Alright, I can't afford to miss lands. Except nothing on turn 2. Take down all my 2-minute counter spells on turn 2, but I really want to hit lands. So. Knight of Autumn. Alright, that is definitely not scary. In fact, I think it would make way more sense to put 2 counters on this, because then it can swing past the 0-4, and you have essentially done kind of the same thing. Alright, play this tapped. That's, yeah, I don't know what this play is about. It seems very strange to me. I don't want them discarding cards. We still have some sweepers in our deck because just didn't have enough sideboard tech. Alright, double memory lapse seems alright. No? I guess you can take the Knight of Autumn. I don't know how relevant that is, though. We did not hit a land. I guess I'm gonna put this in Foretell. No, I think I'll leave up these two. Cycle the Shark Typhoon and Mystical Dispute the Yorion. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm basically time walking them. I don't even know how good this is in this spot, so this just seems really good. Keep doing this. I'll just cycle this for 0. Don't like doing that, but what are you gonna do? Need a land. Really need a land. Didn't hit a land. Let's see if we can find a land. Land, please. Land on land. Alright, found a land. Do I want another memory lapse? Probably. Goes good with the Teferi, so might as well. I'm not going to counter this time. What the heck? Do I sweep the board if they just cast Yorion? I think I do. Let's hope they do the naturalize effect again, and I can just craft the illness instead of making this a big creature. Alright, so they did what I would do here. And now in this instance, I will blow up the board. It has one card. We have Teferi. This isn't really doing much. I found a card they like. Oh boy. What could possibly be? I can't imagine that's what they put on top. I think they want to find something that actually like, closes the game out. Because now they're just in like a bad spot. I'm going to do this so this doesn't do anything. I'll scry a card. I don't think I care. I have a second Teferi, so I can kind of be a little bit loose with the first one. If they can't answer this, I think we just win on the spot. If we untap with Teferi, we pretty much win. Oh, interesting. Alright. I guess I blow that up. I can counter it, so... Yep. Play some lands. I mean, I'll tap some lands. Fancy little thing. You can only cast one of these two cards this turn. They cast that one. I will put it back on top. A blue source. I forgot to change my basic lands. I don't want to get hit by those stupid whatchamacallits. We can cast this. Opponent's gonna... Yeah, this game's over 6 ways a Sunday. Like, if they scry away their binding, they have to find... They pretty much have to find a second spell, and they just... So it wasn't a counterspell thing. If you're ever against a Yorion... If you're ever in a Yorion mirror, I think it's safe to assume if you have a control one and your opponent has like a combo bouncy thing, you're probably in a better position than them. Smoke through the fortune. It's a lot of lands. We get a lot of lands, dude. Jegatha, so it's like either combo or aggro. It is definitely not control. Like, yes, I like this. Kind of have a card for each of those strategies. Alright, so it's I don't know what it is. I actually have no idea what that means. Let's find out. Soul Tie with white, so we've got 4 colors so far. Only one of which can cast Gigantha, excuse me. No. Do we keep the land? I don't think so. We can find something that can, yeah, Inquisition, but I'm still not going to keep the land, obviously. I'm going to be playing some 4D chess. Alright, so do this, pick this up. Nothing else to do. Alright, so it is 5-color Gigantha. Ah, this would be good, but it is not. Alright, so do I blow up one of these lands? If I was going to, I'm doing it now, so they can't Niv-Mizzet me. I guess I'll blow up their only... Let's see, white. So black, black, white, white, red, red. I don't know, they literally have 2 of each color. That's depressing. I guess I'll blow up, this one? I'd argue that one's probably the best. Opponent gets a swamp. Black, white, red, blue. I just need one more. Basically any land will let them Niv-Mizzet, if they have Niv-Mizzet. They found it. Alright, so they found it. What is on 3 here? That's interesting. What? 3 mana and only 1 blue source. Okay, it's castable right now, so it's probably not a counterspell. I don't know. Growth Spiral? No, it can't be Growth Spiral. Fracturing Gust or whatever. Vanishing Verse, maybe? I don't know. I really don't know. I guess I just cast a fairy, find out. It's definitely not a counterspell, so I at least get to draw a card. Alright, not the greatest draw. But, oh, they're just cycling. Okay, sure. So they can Niv-Mizzet this turn. I don't know if the cards Niv-Mizzet can find are exactly super threatening. But, I guess they're decent. Whoops, I didn't mean to click that. Oh, I guess you can click this with your mouse wheel. Huh. Okay, so I guess we get to keep Teferi for a turn. Pretty nice. Ooh, we get to cast that. Ooh. Do we want to? Of course we want to. Good game. Okay. So just run out Gigantha in the face of a Wrath of God. Okay. So now, if we mill something, we get to flip a Skanta. I feel like we're in a good spot. Sure, I think Niv-Mizzet's a little too late right now, unless they get the Assassin's Trophy? Yep, they do have Vanishing Verse, though. That's funny. Lightning Helix is kind of annoying. Drown doesn't really matter. Sure? I guess I'll scry. I don't know. I'll blink this Omen. Both of those seem pretty good. I guess I'll keep them. Library, transform. Do this. Blow this up. What land they know about. pass the turn. They do have Lightning Helix, so I probably won't get this. Yikes. Fine. I have Stinky Breath, so. They did not find a Thought Eraser. 4. Oh, they can drown this, can't they? Yikes. Yeah, they can. Oh, that's really good. That's actually devastating. I should have just ensconced it. I should have paid more attention. Yeah, that's actually good. Alright, well, there's another reason that card probably sucks. Play this. I guess they don't have any other nonsense going on. I don't care about these two cards. Very good. Really? You have another drown? Oh my god, dude. Alright, we're gonna lose to 5-color Jegatha Niv Mizzet Teferi. Because I guess that's how. Can I even find anything that deals with this? I don't think I can. Yeah, it would have been that. Nope. Literally can't. Alright, well. Play this and pass. I can't activate it because they have Lightning Helix. Another expressive iteration. Jeez. Did they find all 4? I think they did. Let's not let them do that. 1, 2. Yep, they found all 4 expressive iterations. It's basically a 2-minute draw 2. Yep, so now they can just pick it up with the iteration. Thoughtseize my Omen, I think. So no, they can't do that. Still makes sense to plus, I think. That does not make any sense, because I will just get it back with the Skanta. That seems kind of odd, actually. Maybe they didn't realize I could do this. This is pretty good here, actually. Do we want to do that? I think we do. They literally have triple drowning block. Alright, so I guess literally nothing I do matters. Inquisition, Thoughtseize, drown. Quadruple expressive iteration. On the bright side, memory will reset the hands, and I'll get rid of this and shuffle in some decent stuff. Niv Mizzet isn't exactly the scariest card. Do I want to play this first? Maybe not. Maybe not. Let's just do this. This seems better. Oh, good. Found Teferi. Can sacrifice it to deal with theirs. Alternatively, I can blow up this Niv Mizzet. I have no discard spells, though, so my Teferi just gets, like, really bad. I think I'm actually just going to do this. And then minus something. Niv Mizzet? Not much else I'm doing. They immediately get to recast it. I don't know if they will, though. Their hand will be definitely too full, and that's not a great place to be. Inquisition can take... I don't know. Does it even take Sphinx's Rev? I don't even know. I don't think this does. I can see an argument for not taking it. Draw like 10 cards. They kinda did. They got their Gigantha. That's funny. I'm not sure what this deck does against anything remotely aggressive. So they gotta discard 3 cards. We can blow this up. Which I pretty much have to. Play this and then this. Looking for pretty much anything. Yorion. Yorion's not great. Especially if they just deal with my Omen's Advantage Universe, which they might. Guess I'll just pass. Escanto's not bad here because it lets me keep up with Teferi, and it's not ultimating instantly, so... Oh, it's just so annoying that these like 5-color random decks just toss into Teferi and it can't keep up with that. Like, if they were doing everything else they were doing, but they didn't have Teferi, I think we'd be in a better spot. But that is not the case. Alright, so the Hydroid Crisis for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Pretty much have to counter that. I mean, I can not counter it, but I don't know. I don't think it matters at this point. I think we're just dead. Yeah, Teferi's the blue-white card in Dovin's Veto off Niv Mizzet. Otherwise, you don't have a lot of blue-white targets. That is true. Do I want Wrath? I don't think I do. 5/5. I already have something. Oh, the untapped Drown in the Loch mana. I wonder what they have in their hand. They also have Cling to Dust? I don't know, dude. I don't know. If a deck like this is good, I would absolutely play a deck like this. I'm not seeing it. Yep, looks like it's a Drown in the Loch. You know what we probably should have is Elspeth Conquers Death. I think that's probably really good because I could deal with something and then get my own thing back. It's probably just very good. 6 cards in graveyard means this can get Drowned in the Locked. Drowned in the Locked. We can stick around in this game, I guess. See what my opponent decides to do. But I can't imagine it matters. Oh look, Drowned in the Locked. It's just not Dovin himself? Well, you can't play 3 Fairy in Historic. It's literally 95 degrees in my room. This is insane. Alright, that is the 5th expressive iteration my opponent has played this game. Lavinia? I don't know. I'm not seeing Lavinia doing anything. Maybe this just shows the power of discard spells, where you can just cast discard spells, use Drown to like back it up, and then win that way. I think we're dead. We can stick around to see more cards in their deck. I don't imagine I want to do that. I pretty much saw their entire deck. I doubt there are any surprises. Exiling the graveyard doesn't seem super relevant. They have Cling to Dust, I guess. I don't really know if I care about that. I don't think I do. Got this and that. Let's see what else. Don't like anything else. Do I want the Sphinx's Raft? Take those Raft. Like that? Yeah, I guess. The fact that Sphinx's Raft got hit by Drown the Lock is just like... That's basically what I always want to do with my Sultai control decks. And my opponent just got to do it in 5-color Gigante Niv Mizzet. Double counterspell, 5 in at least 4. Ugh. Oh, I do not like this. Oh. Alright, well, can't keep this. 1 land and it's colorless. These aren't even that great, so basically mold to like 4 at this hand. You could even make an argument I'm mold to 0. This hand is pretty much as bad as it gets. This doesn't do anything. I can't do anything with this. This requires a white source, which gives me another white source, which doesn't give me blue. So this hand is like literally as bad as my deck could make it. Fine, that. This is much better. It's also very unlikely our opponent has a turn 1 discard spell with so many tap lands and so many non-black sources. I don't know if that's super relevant, but I'll play this, pick up this. Might as well do this when I can. We also didn't see Thought Eraser. Might not have any. It might just be Drown the Lock as your blue-black source, or blue-black card for Niv Mizzet. Oh, you know, maybe only 1 blue source, so can't Narset. Guess I'll look for a blue source now, or do I just leave up in mid? Probably makes more sense to leave up in mid. Crazy place just twice, yeah. What is this, Mystical Dispute? What is this? It can't be Drowning the Lock. Okay, it's a removal spell. Assassin's Trophy? Double land. Do we need both of them? I don't know. Probably not. Do I cast Yorion or do I cast Narset? Probably Yorion. It immediately draws me a card. It doesn't die to things. Yeah, and also my opponent knows about it, so it's just worse. Drown the Lock is just like the best card right now. That's so bad. So bad I can't deal with it. Even the first game we played against like that Grixis Rogue thing, Drown the Lock is it's just so good. It's like you have to rest in peace your own graveyard. Or at least run Cleanse of Death. Oh, it is Assassin's Trophy. Okay, alright. I don't even agree with Assassin's Trophying this. I think it was fine to let me have it. I'm not really doing much. That's how I got value off of it anyways. I think they have just cards that are good enough to deal with it. I'd like both of these. So I'll do this. Can't Font Seize the Shark Typhoon, which I think is a little bit better. Oh look, it's Niv on turn 5 with 5-color lands. It's almost like that's painfully consistent. At least they can't get Thoughtseize, I guess. Don't know. They did bring in Mystical Dispute. Vanishing Verse is still in their deck. I guess it answers my Shark Typhoon. They actually discarded Vanishing Verse. They have Dovin's Veto. Oh god. Alright, well, I guess I'm running this out. If I get to untap with my Shark Typhoon, I'm in a good spot. But the fact that they discarded Vanishing Verse leads me to believe they have like 46 answers to permanence. And they don't really care. Okay, there goes. Send it to my target. damage isn't super relevant. This is basically a 5-minute draw 3, sort of. Unless they decide to protect it, which I don't think they will. If I go to kill it. Okay. Still have Dovin's Veto up. I'm curious if they want to protect their nipples. I wouldn't if I were them. Breeze. So do I play this as a land? I don't think I have to. I mean, it would let me commit something, but what am I committing that I couldn't just... I don't want to do that. It means they have a ability to play it. It's good, like, forever. But that's fine. Yeah. Crawling Barrens may be very annoying for them as well. But it also may not do anything. Alright, pass. Inquisition. Sure. I guess, yeah, you just take one of my counterspells. Present iteration, sure, that demands that they play another card this turn. Which I think we want. What are we looking at in the clock? Not spicy. So we hit something good here. I think I'm gonna make a 1/1 instead of buffing the Crawling Barrens. Let me go wide against Planeswalkers. Especially if they have a removal spell and this just doesn't do anything anyway. Alright, Dovin's Veto is kind of locking me down, but until further notice, I suppose that's fine. I can always just cycle the Shark Typhoon. I don't have to cast it. It puts a giant brick in play they have to deal with. Actually didn't expect that. I seriously doubt they'll do anything about this commit. Seems a little crazy, but it also seems crazy to cast that. Yeah, if I drew like Teferi there, it'd be in a terrible spot because I could Teferi and deal with their counterspell. They could have double counterspell though, right? Yeah, Mystical Dispute on a blue spell, so that's not necessarily true. Surprisingly, it doesn't feel bad that I'm missing land drops. Inquisition, let's... Gives me a 2/2. I doubt they'll build a Veto. Aggressive Iteration. I might as well counter that, right? Because they're just going to cast the Inquisition and then make me discard the Dovin's Veto, so I might as well stop them from getting like an extra card out of it. And I get another 2/2. Which means now they have to, like, sweep the board. 4, 8. I'd immediately leave the guys. Another one. Oh my god. They're really... what I like about their deck is it has a ton of 2-mana cards. Which is just really good. A lot of 2-mana cards. So when you're playing 5-color whatever, you're in a good position, even if those 2-mana cards are like random colors, right? You're just in a good spot. Alright, well, we won that game. I didn't expect that. It felt like we were just behind on resources, but they just never capitalized on us, like, doing nothing for a while. Wow, it's been years. No, it hasn't. What just happened? Bread Riot gifted a sub to Twizerius. Thanks for the gift. I missed it. I was a few seconds ago. Okay, I turned off the sounds because I just sort of when I used to be super famous and rich, the sounds of getting subs every 15 seconds was driving me crazy, so I stopped. But yeah, I'm gonna be doing a Dead Space playthrough of all 3 games. I don't know when, but eventually. Also, random note. He gifted 2 weeks ago. Oh, there you go. Okay. We have like the Infinite Scry card, but our opponent can 1-mana discard even though a bunch of tap lands because they're on the play. My YouTube thumbnails. I mean, hey, the YouTube channel's back. It's back. Volkmar made me like the best thumbnail, but I haven't played 9 Lives to use it yet. I might play 9 Lives next stream. A best of 1 9 Lives ranked is hilarious. You either win the game immediately or you just don't. I might play that. Turn my brain off for a week or so. Alright, good. They have no answer to this, so we can resolve this. We still have a Captain's Trophy, but I don't know how bad it is. You hate 9 Lives? 9 Lives is the best card. Every time you're against someone who's just like wants to get their daily wins in, you just make them cry because everyone trying to do daily wins is probably playing something creature based. I will keep this. Do I leave up a counter spell, or do I threaten that, or do I just like cast this? I think I'm just gonna copy my opponent. If they don't do anything, I won't do anything. What better time to do that? Apparently it paid off. Land? No. Do we keep this? Yes. I think I run it out. Forces our opponent to deal with it. It's pretty threatening. I will also immediately activate it. Hopefully they Assassin's Trophy it, so I can play Birth of Meletis. Oh wow. Cycle. Alright, so my opponent's hand doesn't. Yeah. Alright, so these are very bad when my opponent knows about them. I might as well take the one that costs 2 or tolerate, rather. Oh, look at that. 5 minutes. What a surprise. It's almost like it's violently consistent. Definitely want to land. Opponent will kill to fairy, but I think that's fine. Alright, just cast this, minus to fairy. Yeah, because we have another fairy. We're pretty much poised in the first one. Dovin's Veto was absolutely insane here, so now they have to like find a 1-minute discard spell in the face of, alongside of their 4-minute discard. This shuffles away. Isn't it? That's pretty good, I guess. Oh, that's really annoying. They actually found it. They actually found it. A 1-minute discard in the face of the 4-minute rule. I'm quiet compared to the game sound. I try to change that, but I don't know how this like microphone works. And for some reason the game noise is extremely loud no matter what I do. I gotta do that, I guess. I guess the game sound isn't even relevant. I don't even like the game sound, but people liked it 3 years ago. Yep. So they shuffle away Niv Mizzet, which is, I guess, decent. Vanishing Verse doesn't deal with, Oh, you know, what if I changed the mic? I did that. Gifts of Yet. Was it Beasley 4? I don't even remember my own emote. Alright, we've put our opponent in the tank. There's not much I'm going to counter. Fracture. That was like the best card, because that's the second answer to my second to fairy. Alright, well, I guess I'll stop that in the best of my abilities. That's so annoying. Despite drawing not a lot of cards, our opponent has drawn extremely well. Yep. Bloop. Don't want that. Do I cast Yorion? I guess. Our opponent doesn't actually have any crazy cards in hand, so this seems like a good time to do this. Don't want either of those. Land, Yorion. Blink these two. They're gonna kill the Narset, but that's fine. Those are both pretty good. I guess I would prefer my opponent discard this one if they had another discard spell here, so I'll put that one in hand. They're gonna allow us to flip. Yeah, they're gonna kill Narset, so we will be able to flip our Escanta. Drown in the Lock was a card I didn't know about. Interesting. Is that even what you I guess? Oh! Oh, they didn't do it. I was about to say, they could actually just answer all 3 of my cards. Just a 3 for 3, but they actually didn't Vanishing Verse the Escanta. I think that's wrong. I think they should have dealt with this, because I get to flip this, and this gets a lot harder for our opponent. Because now we're in like a really, really good spot. I don't even care about Gigantha. Like, you just cast it, I don't care. Thoughtseize. Sure. Don't care. Play Gigantha. Shark Typhoon seems decent. They have no answer to it, right? Not really. Because I can always, memory lapse. Another Shark Typhoon? Oh, jeez, alright. Let's do this. Pass. Immediately stop the Vanishing Verse. Or do I just let it happen? I think I just let it happen, actually. I forgot it was an instant, to be honest. Forgot it was an instant. But I think that's fine. Sure. I'm not going to block here, because I don't think the damage is super relevant. And I can always just sweep the board. And I can use the 0-4 to block in the future. I think this is a counterspell, actually. Wow. Sure? Okay, well, opponent has, like game 2, drawn perfectly. I think that was the only card in their entire deck that stopped this. That's annoying. Oh, lucky us, they didn't draw another perfect card. They drew another counterspell? Is that what's going on here? Okay, no. Maybe Assassin's Trophy, Cycle Land. No, if it was a Cycle Land, they would have just done it. They also didn't blow up Escanta. I think that's completely wrong. Sure, the land is annoying, and that might be their only way to deal with it. But I'm going to run away with the game with the Escanta. You got to just accept that I have a man land. Thoughtseize. Okay. Alright, looks like they ran out of gas, so... As long as Escanta doesn't, like, devastate our booty hole, we should be good. And it has not. This is going to be really tough for them. But they have shown to be able to draw out of crazy situations. But we have so many counterspells at this point. Nice. Cycle land, yep. Cycle land, yep. That's funny. Commit to memory seems alright. No, I'm not gonna emote back. Opponent's big Sag. Alright, that's a really good draw. Probably closes the game out. Barring any annoying card to deal with this. Niv Mizzet. Oh my god. Stop drawing cards, please. You know what? No, I'm just going to hard counter that. I don't want to deal with that. Screw you. I ain't dealing with Niv Mizzet. That's like the card that gets him out of this. What is that other card? Drown in the Lock? Alright. Nope. Three. Four. We got it. We did it. We finally cast Sphinx's Revelation. Build your own Hydroid Krasis, yeah. Opponent goes to 1 here. Play another Shark Typhoon. Oh, what a game. What a game. Another Niv Mizzet? Come on, dude. Jeez. Alright, now I'll let it resolve because they don't have the mana to stop all my tokens. It just doesn't matter. They kept into Fairy. Wow. Hydroid Krasis. Expressive Iteration Assassin's Trophy. Expressive Iteration, sure. Oh, we won. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, that was crazy. What I always end stuff on like the craziest games. That game 1 was like emotionally devastating, but we kept our composure, you know? We kept maybe we kept our composure. I don't know. That was cool. So the sweepers seem almost equivalent to cast out. Just most of the time you want to cast out a creature, you would obviously rather have a sweeper because then you could hit more than just one creature. Birth of Meletis still I really like it. The 0/4 can sometimes be good. I haven't bumped into like the Lyris Core Spirit Dancer deck a lot, where you can just like chump block the Spirit Dancer. Seems pretty decent. But other than that, I liked it. Could probably replace the second Sphinx's Rev with something. I'm glad I finally got to cast Sphinx's Revelation. Finally. That was the first time I ever cast it in, like, I felt good about it. The 2 Rest in Peace should absolutely be something else, as triple Grafdigger's Cage is probably good enough. Maybe just 1 Rest in Peace, and then you have, like, the Idyllic Tutor to find enchantments. Because we also have enchantments in the main deck. Yeah, I liked it. I'm going to play a game of Best of 1, 9 lives, just to upset everybody that has ever existed. It's a good thing they can't land Maelstrom pulls. Can I explain everything I just said? Maybe with more alcohol. I ran out of Hennessy dealing with Vinny's tanking last night. So, yeah, Idyllic Tutor Toolbox is like the best thing ever. Actually, that's not true. I still have a nip of Hennessy. This stuff tastes like... it tastes like Hennessy. What if this is my, like, green screen? It's just... Yes. Yes. Alright, tap land. Oh, look at that. The first game I'm playing against is Muxus. It's instant Muxus. Of course it is. Of course. Alright. Let's see if they have Muxus in hand, shall we? Oh, they have Muxus in hand. Wow. That's actually surprising. I would have never guessed. And they Muxus next turn? Yep, they Muxus next turn. They can almost Muxus this turn, which is actually kind of crazy. Alright, so I can name Muxus with Runed Halo, but that really doesn't get me anywhere. So we're literally on the Find a Wrath I think. No, I guess we can get 9 lives. Yeah, I think that's fine. There's always a chance Muxus just doesn't do anything. And nothing matters. Yeah, my VTuber avatar is just a bottle of Hennessy. Oh, that's stupid. It like has a mouth and everything. Alright, we're dead. Cool. What a fun game. Fun and interactive. My opponent also found, literally after all of that, they found a Cranko on the top, so their conspicuous scoop could make a bunch of 1/1s. But yeah, I seriously doubt that matters in any semblance. Alright, so let's not play against Muxus. Actually, if we were on the play, we're in a bad spot there. Alright, we have the combo. Just need a land, but we have a scry land. Do I turn one? Alright, this is the black-white core whatever. So I'm going to turn one Thoughtseize their core Spirit Dancer. It's the only creature in their hands. That's great. Alright, I don't need a 4th land. We literally just won the game because we did that. Oh, they have Spell Pierce, though. Oh, no blue mana. No blue mana. Doesn't matter. Get wrecked. Oh, I should have played Solemnity, because if they play a blue source, I could, like, keep going for 9 lives till they run out of ways to deal with it. And good game. And that is literally historic best of 1. Alright, opponent wants to keep playing. And I suppose we're locked in. Now, naming this doesn't really matter. This is not blue-black, or black-white, so like... I mean, literally nothing matters. I'll just name their Spell Pierce, I guess. I don't know. No, I mean, there's no reason to name Spell Pierce. I'll name Brazen Borrower. No, what's that card that says bounce a creature or enchantment to player's hand? It's a 1-mana card. That is the only way they can win. Alright, boys. We're using the internet. What? What? Hello? Why are there so many types? What's happening? What is Yule? What? I just want instant. Hello? What? It brought me back to the search. What? Scryfall? What are you talking about? I just want my... Oh, I forgot to put a color. Are we running out of time? We're almost running out of time, dude. Come on. Convert at mana cost, ascending. It's a blue instant. Blue instant. Stern Dismissal. Oh, they don't have it. Blah, 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 blah. Look at their hand, look at their deck. Okay. Oh, alright, I grazed through their deck anyways. We're good. This is the card I was thinking of. Return target creature or enchantment opponent controls or owner's hand. Because they can bounce Solemnity and then kill me. But they don't have it in their deck. I just went through their whole deck. They also don't have Brazen Borrower. This game is over. Opponent's probably just trying to complete a quest at this point. I don't know. They literally can't deal with this. Scryfall is a better gatherer. Scryfall doesn't have comments, though. Scryfall does not have comments from 2008. Alright, so we play this. None of these matter, so we'll just scry for either a sweeper or... It doesn't matter. We can literally talk about anything else until my opponent scoops, because they cannot win this game. Full stop. They also Never mind. Doesn't matter. Opponent is drawing to their heart's content. So, in other news, I got this sippin' cream from work. It's like this banana cream. Shoot, I don't even know what you want to call it. Banana cream liqueur? Banana pudding? Triple spell pierce? Okay. Let's see if they double spell pierce this. No, they don't. Rip. I just want to get the spell pierces out of their hand. This obviously doesn't do anything. Opponent agrees. Opponent demands that I display a win condition. Well, why is everything you're saying capitalized? Idyllic tutor. Double spell pierce this? No. Rest in peace. Double spell pierce? Single spell pierce? No. Alright. I guess I should have got a second Solemnity just in case something goes drastically wrong. Which is completely impossible, mind you. Gotta get that Master of Ethereum vibes. Only real ones get it? I have no idea what you're talking about. I own Master of Ethereum. He's in my blue-red paper artifact modern deck. I guess he's kind of outdated now. There's like affinity versions. What's going on? So we have a combo where we cannot take damage at all from creatures, or just damage in general, and our opponent refuses to accept this, so they will play this game till the bitter end. They're going to play this game out until they run out of cards. 78, 80. Yeah, this gets +2/+2 every time they put an enchantment on it. And they're just like stacking 13, 14 enchantments on it, so it's massive. But it just can't deal damage to us, so it doesn't matter. It also draws a card every time you cast an enchantment. Or aura, I think. Yeah. But we're just looking for our Approach the Second Sun so we can close the game out. Oh, found it. Stormcrow? Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's different comments for each, like, art, too. So there's like 5 years of Stormcrow comments, which is great. Alright, I guess I'll play around Double Spell Pierce forever now. Nah, let's just name Spell Pierce with Necromentia. Actually, let's pass. I don't want them to Double Spell Pierce it. Yeah, all that glitters. It's not as good as the other one, though. The 3-mana Mask of whatever. Like, you get the +2/+2 for each enchantment in play. But at that point, I don't think it matters. Alright, I'm going to name Spell Pierce just to violently mess with my opponent. Where are you? Yeah. Boop, boop. Boop. Let's triple check now that we have time. They have an Ornithopter? That's adorable. They have a single Ornithopter in their deck. That's great. That's great. Alright, so now I'll go get another card. Ruined Halo, I guess? Nah, let's get Gideon's Invention. I can name Saram. No, but I don't want to name Saram, though, because if they cast Saram, like, they draw more cards and they deck out faster. They can move on with their lives. Necromentia Mill, yeah. What the? Oh. Dude, the Ornithopter gave me a love tap. It scared me. It scared the shit out of me. I didn't know what that was. Ornithopter's like, boop. Alright, I'm going to put I'm going to name something stupid. There we go. You can't name Abandoned Hope on Magic Arena because it's not like in the game. Also, during that time, when we had like the no ban. What the? Oh, it scared me again, dude. I gotta pay more attention. When we had the no ban list format for like a day, if you named a card that was banned, Gideon's Intervention, they would still be able to cast it, and they would still be able to deal damage to you with it because it was like a different version of it because they didn't bother unbanning the current version. They just made one that was like specific to that format that you literally could not name with Gideon's Intervention. So you would just lose. Like I named Omnath, so I would just win, and they could still cast it and kill me with it. And that was kind of funny. I guess it wasn't that funny because I'm playing 9 lives in that format for some reason. When you could play Oko. Omnath's the greatest card of all time. What are you talking about? Keep him off the second one, yeah. No, dude. I like the Ornithopter beats, dude. I like it. Cheekamus Clapamus. We can Binding something. I can Binding a 4 of. They have no more copies in play. Nah, we're sending a message, dude. I don't like this Ornithopter slapping me. It's giving me the cheeks. No more. I can name Spirit Dancer. But I wonder if they'll deck out before I find. Alright, with the second Spirit Dancer, probably not. Before I find Approach the Second Sun. I could have had Approach the Second Sun by now, but I just didn't cast it. Or tutor for it, excuse me. And then this can name what if I name this? My opponent now knows my win condition because I literally named it. And hopefully they pick up that that's the card I'm looking to win the game with. It's kind of funny. Oh, this core Spirit Dancer is going to give me the slaps now. Because it's a 0-2. I like the most toxic cards. I just like to... I like cards. I can win the game without using creatures. If it wins the game without creatures, I'm going to play it. Because that's... I believe that requires more brain power. And the only time that's like not the case is if you're like in a creature-based matchup. Like if it's a Gruul Mirror, you really... There's some play there, and it can be interesting. Aggro versus aggro. Like mono red versus mono red, when you just have to throw your burn spells at creatures instead of your opponent's face, or no one to make the swap. Alright, so now we win in 8 turns. Get the Approach to the Second Sun. What is that emote? It won't let me... Twitch, really? It won't let me do it, dude. I can't read it. Oh! You know what? We're doing it. I'm not casting Approach. We're casting this, dude. Opponent does have Luris. So they can technically undo the entirety of my Wrath of God here. Oh no, I lied. We have Rest in Peace. We have Rest in Peace. Luris is useless. The bright side of this is my opponent will no longer hold priority, as the creatures that are holding priority are dead. Yeah, combat math requires too much brain power. Getting the 0-2 slaps, dude. Give me the 0-2 slaps. Orny boy. Oh, I can't not name it. I was going to leave it in their hand, but I guess I have. Alright, Approach. Sit pretty. This game was over turn 3, mind you. It's turn 26. Alright, so now we can just start digging for digging for the oh, that works too. That works too. Yo, I'm giving him the karate chop emote. That's what I'm doing. Easy. We actually could have won without Approach the Second Sun. Our opponent was just decked out. This is the best format, dude. It's the best format. I don't know. 3 lands, 3 discard spells. Yep. Alright, don't play 1 drop. Hey. Temple. Maybe Jeskai? I'd prefer a creature deck, but... Oh, it's the red-white this... Oh, it's the red-white, like, Craterhoof Behemoth Elish Norn deck. Oh, it's Elish Norn. Alright, so it's Elish Norn, make a bunch of tokens, polymorph into Elish Norn and kill you type thing. So I'll take the polymorph, I guess? Don't really know. Ah, I should have played this. I don't think it matters, but... This is one of the hands where we actually do not have the combo immediately in hand, as this deck is extremely consistent. Double Thought seems really good, though. Thought seems. Double Thought seems. Yes. Yes, Lamont. Yes. Good God. Alright, opponent's got nothing. It's tapped. Oh no! I shouldn't have played that tap. No! Because now I can't play this next turn. I literally played the worst of 3 lands. Alright, I'm an embarrassment to humanity. My species should be forewarned of my disappointment. Alright, well, guess I'm literally not doing anything. I could have cast this turn, and then next turn cast Necromentia, maybe naming Elish Norn, and then they can't, like, combo kill me. It does give them a zombie, which is a token for this, but if that's their only creature, then obviously it makes sense to do that. But, on the contrary, we found both cards that allow us to find the combo pieces, and it's impossible to die from there. Our opponent also found something castable here. Maybe a Lightning Helix. Don't know if they fire it off, though. This is the Necromantia? Nah, dude. This is the... You literally do the same thing you did last game matchup. Alright. Opponent needs more than 1 card to win. And it starts with tokens. Actually, no. They have a token here. So, they have a token. Do they have the rest of the sauce? They have literally 1 turn. This I will name either Lightning Helix or Elish Norn. I suppose I'll name Elish Norn. I suppose. Makes it 1/1, sure. 2/2, whatever. Yeah, I think Elish Norn is the right play. It's either that or Lightning Helix. Those are the only things I think can do damage to me. In fact, if they just polymorph Elish Norn right now, it doesn't do anything because they need a board first. Preferably one that immediately kills me. Naming Lightning Helix means 9 lives is a little bit better, as they can't, like, Lightning Helix spam me and kill me off of the putting counters on this in the 1 turn they have before I cast Solemnity. But I guess I'll take my chances. Name Creativity. Oh, we found the land. Alright, nothing matters. Everything flies out the window, we just do this and we say good game. Once our opponent scoops. Once our opponent scoops. Once our opponent scoops. Oh my god, please. Not another person, no. Dude, denial. Denial. Alright. Approach Second Sun. Do this, see what that other card is. It's a polymorph that doesn't do anything. Pass turn. Oh, that they refuse to concede. Toxic, dude. Toxic. You know, I should have scryed, actually. I shouldn't have played this. It's pointless. Just get this game over with, scrying for a land to cast this. Opponent's actually 2 lands away from Elish Norn, so they get to literally live the dream. I guess. I guess I do deserve this. But you would imagine if people are playing, like, ranked, you would want to move on to the next game so you can, like, climb ladder or whatever. But I guess in my defense, that is not what I do. I don't really mind losing 16 games in a row as long as I'm having a good time. Oh! What? Oh. I thought we lost. I thought we lost. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. What does this do? Like, what does this do in their deck? You... I don't know. I don't know what that does. I don't actually know. Like, you flicker Elishnorn to keep it alive? I don't know what... I legit don't know why they're running this card. You can blink your Elishnorn. It scared me. I thought it was like a disenchant, and I lost my Solemnity. And I just lost on the spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, I actually wouldn't have lost in the spot. They wouldn't have enough tokens to put 9 counters on this. But that was scary. That was scary. I won't lie. I also don't know their deck. You know, they could have cards that win the game out of nowhere, but I guess they don't. There's always a card. Until you Necromentia your opponent, they could always have a card you don't know about and immediately win the game through your 9 lives combo. Did not Necromentia that game. I will literally never complete this quest. This is the worst quest for me because I don't play decks with creatures in them, other than Yorion. 9 lives does have creature tokens, I guess. Usually use them as blockers or to harass planeswalkers or something. There are a lot of tap lands in this deck, 9 lives, and maybe there should be a little bit less because you always want to have an untapped source for your 3rd turn. It's extremely important. It's like the most important thing ever, actually. Ratat-tat-bang. We're playing against Ratat-tat-bang. 3 lands, 1 piece of the combo. Discard on 1, potentially 2. I'll keep this. Might not want to play this as a black source. It depends what our opponent does. Alright, so it's just mono white angel stuff. So they have like... Oh, that's good, actually, because I can do this now. Nice. Don't have to make a choice. Cleric class. Sure. Just take Heliod. Cleric class? What? Whenever you gain life... So it's literally Heliod. Level 3. Creature graveyard. Is this just... This is literally just Heliod with like a reanimate on 5. Okay. I guess that's kind of cool. Do I Runed Halo right now? I think I will, actually. Just to slow down the life gain from the opponent. I'll name Al Sayed or Speaker. I'll name Al Sayed. Because that means if I ever make 1/1 tokens, they have to swing with this if they're not already at 27. And I can, like, block and kill it, I guess. Because this won't be able to gain them life anymore. Oh, it's green. Alright, so they have Collected Company. Collected Company means it's even more likely they have Skyclave Apparition, which deals with Solemnity. So I either need multiple Solemnities or Necromentia Skyclave Apparition to win this game. And after that, I don't think anything matters. Don't think so. I'll lead with 9 lives, I guess. Sure. Doesn't really matter. I could take Solemnity so they can't level this up. Right? This does get level up counters. Does this get level up counters, or is it just level up? I don't actually know. Because the way I'm reading it, it looks like it just doesn't matter. Alright, so I think it's a smart idea to blow up the board. Because I would like to deal with Skyclave Apparition before I tutor for a Solemnity. No counters. It just levels up. Alright, that's good to know. Alright, now I wish I named Speaker, huh, right? Yikes. That's actually damn near lethal. Alright, so I guess I can run this out. Play this tapped. You literally need Skyclave Apparition. Sometimes people play Skyclave thinking they can exile this, but they can't because it's got hexproof. There's also a chance they immediately scoop when I cast this, which would let us know that they do not have Skyclave Apparition, which would be nice. Wait, how did they gain life? How did they gain life? You gain life equal to its toughness, but it's not a creature. Judge? Judge? It's probably based off of the timing of when it's in the graveyard and not at any other point. Alright, I have time to cast this now. I think I'm going to cast this, and the reason I'm going to cast this and not this is because there's no way they can put not 1, 2, 3. They can't put 9 counters on this. They have to put 7 more. 1, 2, 3, 4 at max. So this lets me get Necromentia this turn, naming Skyclave Apparition, and I can play a tap land. And then next turn I can do both of these anyways, and it doesn't matter. I would say they have Banishing Light, but I can't imagine they have Banishing Light. Portable Hole. What? Permanent control to leave the battlefield. So an O-ring, but 2 or less, and it's an artifact. Okay. I guess it took my Ruined Halo. You spicy son of a bitch. Alright, alright. Yep, like I said, there's no way they can put 9 on this, so... do this, name Skyclave Apparition, and then the game is probably done. Unless they have like a random Banishing Light, which I doubt. Heliod in hand, no Skyclave Apparition. Whenever you gain life, put a counter on this. So a Johnny's Pridemate, basically, is all that is. Speaker, doesn't matter. Treasure comes to control. Scavenging Ooze. Oh. Elspeth. What? Alright, well, I guess this game's over. Very well. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. They didn't have any... They didn't have any collected companies. What? Okay. I mean, I guess I'm in silver, you know. I'm gonna bump into some of the non-hyper optimal decks, I guess. Interesting. I guess there's a downside. Like, if you're a low rank and you're not climbing, the downside is you'll play some cool decks, right? You're gonna play against some like spicy stuff that you would not see otherwise, but you might not play against people who have like the best cards or have the or like super competitive or super playing perfect and all that. Not that my opponent was playing imperfect or anything. Not much they could have done. Alright, they did not cast this turn 1. Oh, they don't have any... Gotcha. So this is either the Elish Norn thing again, or it could also be... it could also be Craterhoof Behemoth. I've seen that one. I think Craterhoof Behemoth's a little bit better than Elish Norn. But what do I know? I'm just a boomer. So this game boils down to, do I draw a land or do I not? I did. Alright, so we're not instantly dead. We take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doesn't matter. Play 9 lives. There's no way they could possibly kill us. Can't be a boomer with that logic. It was printed after Elish Norn. Yo, we give him the karate chop? Is this game over? Is this game over? Opponent's in the tank. Like, what do I got? Opponent's got no dude. Alright, let's... Wait, whoa, whoa, whoa. Play it safe. Play it safe. Play it safe. Hey! I was playing it safe because they blew up Solemnity. Obviously, I'd want to clear the board before I, like, Necromentia something wrong or incorrect. Dude, I'm going to hit gold with this way before I hit gold with Yorion. That's actually depressing. You play all this no enchantment hate, and the one time you try to play Bard class, you mold a 3, you find it, and then your opponent feeds a swarm on their opener. Oh, dude. You're just a boomer. So. Wait, you know you're a zoomer. That's it. Oh, our opponent has a way to win the game outside of combat, so we have to use our brain. These are irrelevant, but I can't name that. Or target this. So, I get a Necromentia, a Liliana? Alright, we have Hedge. Oh, no! No! Wait. Wait. Just don't do anything stupid. I'm going to stay quiet. I'm actually not going to say what I would name here. I always say that. I'm just not going to say anything. Okay. Alright, alright. That is what I would have taken. That is what I would have taken, so. Just in case they were sniping me, because I'm so famous. Land... Tutor... I think I'm going for the combo. And then I can deal with... They probably just play Obliterator here. I don't care. Just gotta deal with that Liliana. I could, like... I would have time, though. I don't even have to play 9 lives. Like, I can just... Necromentia here, right? Let's do that. Play a white. You don't really need more than 2 black sources. Yep. Clap cheek. Opponent doesn't do anything. We name Liliana. Hopefully they don't have Professor Onyx too. That would really suck. We'll find out, I guess. Liliana. Boop. Boop. Alright, so what else we got here? Liliana Death's Magistrate? Okay, that one doesn't do anything. It doesn't win outside combat. Gray Merchant, dude. Gray Merchant. Oh, and Walker. Waker of the Dead does it too. So Waker of the Dead and Gray Merchant are our problems. Okay. Alright. Do I have to name this with Ruined Halo? I think I do. It's just a lot of damage. Yeah. The Gray Merchants might... I mean, I think a single Gray Merchant at this point just kills us, so... 4, 5, 6, 7, 8... Oh, it doesn't immediately kill us, but it's close. Okay. Oh, they know about 9 lives. This isn't doing anything. Do I have to cast 9 lives this turn? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're dead to Gray Merchant regardless if we cast 9 lives. So it doesn't really matter if I cast this, otherwise taking 4 is obviously completely irrelevant. Here I think I'll just find Solemnity. Because first things first is getting this out. Ah, you know, I should have went to my second main phase. Maybe they activated Castle Lockbane before I yeah, that was a slight misplay. Just in case they didn't end step Castle and they did it like thinking I had no other play in my combat phase or something. So I could have found more stuff to Inquisition. But I didn't. No, there's only one choice there. The one that makes me die in one turn. Okay. Might just be dead here, actually. Is there any card I can find in 1 mana that makes me not dead? I don't have any removal spells. Oh, we're dead. They got me. They got me. That's fair. Wow. Usually doesn't last that long. Games are typically decided before that. I guess if I'm like declining to play 9 lives and they have discard spells in their hand, that it's inevitable that we'll bump into that scenario. That sucks. Can't win them all. Alright, so we have the combo and a turn 1 discard spell. The nice thing about being on the draw is I know if I want to turn 1 discard off of like a pain land or something. But the Snarl coming in hot, dude. I gotta take 2 damage. Boop. Tokens again? I mean, I guess I just take the... Okay. This is weird. This deck is just everywhere right now, I guess. I don't agree with Elish Norn, though, dude. Like, there's times where you cast Elish Norn, and it just doesn't... It doesn't wait in the game immediately, like a Craterhoof Behemoth would... Yeah, you can hard cast Elish Norn on 7, but... There's no reason to. Like, just cast Craterhoof Behemoth off your polymorph effects and win that way instead. There's probably a fair amount of times where Elish Norn does immediately win the game. But, I mean, like, right now, if they polymorphed to one of these, I'd be dead. But if they got Elish Norn instead of Craterhoof, I'm not dead. It's just strange. Also, whenever you can, you want to make this your last land drop. The flip lands, because you never know what color you want. So you just delay this as long as possible. I don't like these as a turn 1 land. It's kind of like the filter lands. You just don't want to play this turn 1. Alright, opponent didn't even see... Oh, yes, they did. They saw Solemnity. I lied. I lied. Alright, let's see if we can get to gold before I stop streaming. I actually drank this entire jar today. Wow. This stuff is so good. It was the last one in the store, too. Banana pudding. Banana pudding... I don't want to get demonetized. Banana pudding... smoothie. Yes, smoothie. Alright, we have the combo, the mana to cast it, and 2 discard spells, so it's pretty much the same as last game. And we're against this. I will name this. So they can't do anything for the first, hopefully, 3 turns of this game. Or 2 turns, rather, excuse me. Play this tapped, yada yada. I'll name Valkyrie. And then the last one, I guess I'll take Linden. Selfless Savior. That's okay. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I should have... Whoops. I should have just... Whoops. I should have cast Idyllic Tutor there. That was a misplay. So now I have like the combo 1 turn slower for arguably no reason. It probably doesn't matter, but obviously it doesn't make sense to do that. This is mono white, so more likely to have Skyclave Apparition, I think. A Johnny. Okay. Okay. Rest in peace, stop that, I guess. That's funny. Short, take our beats, play 9 lives, then play Solemnity, and then hopefully win the game. Another reason to cast Solemnity, 9 lives before Solemnity is if your opponent just windmill slams a Skyclave Apparition. This has hexproof, and they might have wasted a Skyclave doing nothing. Alright, if they don't scoop, they have Skyclave in their deck. Okay. Alright, so we found immediately an answer to Skyclave Apparition. Banishing Light is also a possibility, but I'll obviously go with the one that is more likely. No. Alright, so they have... They said, oops. I think our opponent isn't... They have Zatalpa? Oh. Oh, I feel bad, dude. That's like the best card. Okay, opponent's like, we're done here. They still can't beat this, but alright, if we win one more game, we can get gold and I can stop streaming. I'll be free. You guys can leave me alone. They had Zatalpa, dude. They had Zatalpa with literally no way to cheat it into play. So they would have to just play that many lambs and then have it still be relevant and not get countered. It doesn't even have haste. Man, what a Chad. Alright, so we have the turn 3 counter combo thingy again. Lands, discard. Oh, this deck is so disgusting. I mean, excuse me, it's so consistent. It's disgusting against certain decks, but it's not always disgusting. Like if my opponent's mill, we just lose, right? I'm not going to turn 1 discard if I don't know what's going on. Jund. Okay. Mayhem Devil. Battlefield treasure. Take the Mayhem Devil, I think. So we got the turn... What? 5 combo or whatever? Do another 3 drop, huh? So this could be the combo deck with Tendrils of Agony, but that card's not super relevant when you can't take damage, because Tendrils deals damage, it doesn't just steal life. I could just name it, actually. 1, 2, 3... No, I mean, they can't cast it this turn anyways, it doesn't matter. I'll get Solemnity. I'll take a swig of my pre-workout smoothie. Okay, Bullets of Citadel, sure. Counting there's a land on top. I guess the best thing to do here is just cast this. Maybe it just doesn't matter. Like, if they kill me, they kill me, right? I'll just run this out. I'll run what they know in my hand out, I guess. I can still die to the activation of this, stealing 10 life from me. So it'd be nice to stay above 10 so they can't just kill me in one swoop. Alright, can you find a land, please? Can you find a land on the top of your deck? Is that possible? Literally any land on the top of your deck. A land, please, on the top of your deck so you can stop doing this. Land. What? Land? Land? Please? Am I misreading this card? What? 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 My opponent went 13 cards before they found a land. What? Oh my god. I mean, I'm dead to Tendrils, you know, congratulations, I guess. I was dead no matter what I did. I could have, like, named it with this. Oh, no, I have 3 mana. There's no way I could have. Okay. Okay. So now they've found a clump of lands they're scrying to the bottom violently. I assume they're going to see their entire deck because Woestrider scries, but, okay, that kills us, right? They sacrifice 10 permanents, and they also deal 10 damage to us. Congratulations. My opponent drew 13 non-lands in a row with their Bolas' Citadel. Gotcha. So, message to future Lamont. If your opponent has Bolas' Citadel and you have Thoughtseize, you just take it out of their hand, because they will literally never, ever find 2 lands in a row. I wonder what the odds of that are. You go 13 cards in a row without drawing a land, when you have about a 33% chance to always draw a land on average. Seems extremely unlikely. Alright, so hopefully this is the black-white one. We have the combo. We always have the combo because this deck is dangerously consistent. Alright, it's got white. Good first step. Hoping for black instead of blue here, so I don't want to deal with Spell Pierce. Do I name... I might Ruined Halo this. Either that or Core... No, let's not be stupid. Let's just name Core Spirit Dancer. That way it doesn't immediately kill us. Opponent might even still cast it just to draw cards perpetually. Damn, it is the blue one. So that means it's Spell Pierce and stuff. Alright, an untapped turn 3 source is really good. I took a risk because trying to do this turn 2. It was probably a mistake to do this turn 2, as like they didn't have the card in play yet. And I could have just went with this and played the untapped source next turn. But I didn't. So here I will play this, and I will tutor for Solemnity. It's literally 95. It's 96 degrees in my room. Man. Hushbringer, sure, I don't care. I mean, whatever. Draw cards. Fine. Sure. Alright, they left up an untapped blue source, so... that's annoying. I like have to... Oh, I can't even do that, dude. I can't even... I'll run this out. Alright, no Spell Pierce. Good. Hopefully I have time to cast both of these. Like I can cast this next turn and then this, naming Spell Pierce. If my opponent does not tap out. Alternatively, I can find an untapped source and play around a Spell Pierce. They only have one blue source untapped. Yep, draw, draw, draw. It's also unlikely they don't. Okay. Untapped source? Damn. Now I kind of have to go for this. Oh, wait, no I don't, because I have protection from this. Let's... Oh, dude. I don't know. No, I'm not losing to Spell Pierce. Screw you. They didn't have it. They don't even have any copies of it. Feels bad. Can they kill me with their hand? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, I'm dead. Really? Oh, that sucks, dude. I should have went for it. Oh, I just should have went for it. There's no way to know, right? There's literally no way to know. It was probably right to go for it because if they don't have Spell Pierce, they probably have enough enchantments to kill me regardless. So it doesn't really matter if I name Spell Pierce or not. That was a mistake. I should have done something about that. This might be the last game. I don't know. I'm close to hitting gold, but I'm not gonna sweat it. It's the same decks. Same decks I'll be playing against in gold. No turn 3 both pieces, but we have one. Double discard seems nice on the play. Fine. This might be my last game. blue MYW. Baral? Lockmere Serpent? What? Can't be blocked. Draw card 5. Okay. What? What's happening? Do I need an adult? Do I name like Thought Eraser with this, or Thoughtseize maybe? I don't know what's happening. Counter spell tribal? No, they only have one card that has anything to do with counter spells in their entire hand, so I can't imagine that is the case. Eliminate. What the? Okay. I don't know what this is. I don't know what's happening. Exile 5 opponents. Blue black good stuff. Okay. Murderous Riders, sure. Essence Scatter. What? Just name Murderous Rider? Exile 5 from an opponent's graveyard. Inspect your hand. Okay. Oh, alright. So this is Quelling. Do I name Lockmere Serpent? Do I name... I don't know. I want to name like Liliana or something. Maybe Baral. But the Baral doesn't do anything if I don't cast spells into the face of counters. They might even have counter spells other than like this. So this just makes their stuff cheaper. What would they possibly name on the top of their deck? No. We're going to go with a card we know about, which is Lockmere Serpent. Because we have binding for like a Liliana or something. Oh, what? Oh, I misplayed. Oh, dude, I misplayed. I thought I cast this, and I actually cast Solemnity. Oh, I'm a boomer, dude. I'm a boomer. Okay. Just name Lock whatever. Guess no punish, right? No punish. Please don't cast spells. Stop doing things. Stop looking at my cards. Just relax. Just chill. Alright, they have saw it coming. I did, in fact, not see it coming. One more card and they can pick this up. I don't have Rest in Peace, it'd be nice. Definitely doing this. Voracious Great Shark? What? What is it? Enters the battlefield target. Okay. I have 5 cards in my graveyard, so they can pick up their Serpent Boy. Serpy Boy. Yeah, take 5, blah blah blah. Ooh, Necromentia seems really good here. I'll take 5 again though. This lets me figure some stuff out, so I'm gonna do this first. Opponent's big brain, they'll still activate this because they get a 2/2 zombie. What? That is not what I was gonna do. I can still... What? Okay. Lockmere Serpent. They have one. I guess I'll take it. Alright, so what's their deck look like? Essence Scatter, Saw It Coming, Quench, Rewind, Narset, Torrential Gearhulk. Literally no card under the sun that deals with the combo if I get it in play. It's just a matter of doing it. Take 5, blah blah blah. I might have to just like binding that actually, so it doesn't kill me. Or attempt to binding it. They see a lot of cards. It's gonna be difficult to get a 9 lives. Alright, yep, I probably just have to try this. It's so many counter spells. Well, I guess not like an astronomical amount, but they have a few. Look for a discard spell. That's really what we're looking for here. Alright, well, that's also not terrible. I mean, it basically is a discard spell, right? I guess I'll take it. Land. Extinction Event doesn't do anything. Sure. Alright, so here I'll get 9 lives, and then the second one will get a discard spell before I go for the 9 lives. I think, unless my opponent plays something that just like kills me immediately. They do not. Sure. The reason they're casting these is to Castle Lockbane, so they don't just like take a ton of damage for no reason. I could name something off of Necromentia, but I'll just do this instead. This at least deals with a single counter spell. And just pray they don't have a second one. They have no discard spells that I'm aware of, so that's not terrible. Land, good. Double Thoughtseize. Hey, that is literally the best card we could have drawn. Because they have Rewind, which makes everything else worse. Alright, you have literally one draw. Don't draw it. Don't do it. Alright, they didn't do it. Sweet, we're good. Alright. They could have cracked their castle to find something to counter this. It's odd that they did not do that. I don't know what else they're looking for. I saw their entire deck. I know they can't deal with this, so... They should have done something. They should have like looked for a counterspell off the castle, and they just didn't for some reason. Don't think it matters. Maybe they're not familiar with how it works. They just like gave up emotionally. I don't know. They quench this? Okay. Sure. You probably want to quench the Solemnities because at least they don't have hexproof. But I don't think it matters as we saw their entire deck. My biggest weakness, or my folly of playing this deck is my opponent, like, once we get to this point, I don't know what to talk about. Because, like, we won. I've seen their entire deck. I know for a fact they can't do anything. So we just have to talk about something else. Solemnity stops +1/+1 counters against the mono white deck. It's a random bonus, I suppose. It's always nice. Okay, they play their third Baral. Chief of Compliance. We'll run out this. At least on the bright side, our opponent will Castle Lockbane. Oh, well, they can't because it takes damage. So they can only, like, technically do it 4 more times, or 3 more times. They have no way to gain life. Oh, that's not terrible. This will get countered more than likely. So I might as well take this. Wait till next turn to play around Quench. And name Rewind. and then just indefinitely play around Quench. Mm-hmm. I could have held the land. Doesn't really matter. Ah, they had to rewind. Lame. Remember when Smuggler's Copter was in Standard? It was always right to loot, even if you had the perfect hand. You always loot. You always accept the draw discard. It's pretty much the same thing here. Saw it coming. A temple. A land. A. Alright, well. Opponent is unfortunately going to make it last longer than it needs to. Maybe they're not familiar with their own deck and they realize they can't do anything about this. They found another Saw It Coming. Alright, dude. Alright. Alright. What's nice about that is they can castle and not take damage. I can go to 1. I think that's totally fine. Opponent disagrees. Oh, nope, they agree. Alright, so we're going to name... I guess it doesn't matter because they're going to counter anything I find. So I might as well take Castle Lockbane and start making tokens. Right? Like, there's no reason to take anything else. Cool. Opponent is at 1 life. This can't gain them life because of the Solemnity combo, so keep that in mind. Do that, scry 1. Don't see a reason to do this at instant speed. Might as well get it out of the way now. Also, there's no reason to kill Narset, I don't think. I can amass enough tokens to not die to Murderous Rider. Funny enough. You know, to be fair, my opponent almost could have like found a way to make it so they always counterspell a relevant card, like Approach the Second Sun, and made it so I deck out before them. But they've drawn too many cards for that to be a possibility now. You know what? I'll take another campus. Just scrying 600 times a turn seems nice. Okay. I don't know if I agree with that. Yeah. Opponent agrees that I don't agree. Let's scry. Now we can scry like 3 times. Can't cast that. We're at 1 life. Can still die to life loss from Thoughtseize and Grim Tutor. Can't cast that. We'll die. Pass. Maybe I should have just attacked because my opponent could gain enough life to reuse Castle and just start drawing cards faster to end this game. But they found another Narset anyways. Narset into finding another Narset. Gotcha. Oh my god. 3 Grim Tutors at the bottom. Oh my god. And a Thoughtseize. Fine. That's fine. Right. Harass the opponent with some Inquisition game. Alright, this is definitely going to be my last game because it's taken 600 years. Extinction event. Tokens are even. Sure. I don't want to kill these because they go to the bottom of my opponent's deck, and that can make me lose the game, I guess, if I like deck out before them because I keep putting the Murderous Riders on the bottom. Oh, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Oh, probably get countered, but you know, make them do it, right? The third saw it coming. Gotcha. That's funny. The 3 saw it comings. 11 cards in deck, which means 11 turns left. I don't even see a reason to cast this. We're just gonna counter it, and I've made no progress. Go away. No. Nope. I'm not sure why my opponent's even still in this. Maybe it's the control like mindset to just never scoop until your opponent displays a win condition. But I believe I have done so. This does shuffle back in some juicy stuff here that we don't want to draw, but I'm just going to cast it anyways. Opponent agrees. I didn't expect this to get countered because they can always counter the enchantment I find, and it's completely irrelevant. Cast that, see if this resolves. Now this probably won't. Sure. I also don't think this will, but I also don't think it matters if it resolves or not. Sure. Scry it. Grim Tutor, of course. Shuffle your deck, put them right back on top. You should get a counter for when you saw it coming and when you didn't see it coming. Yeah, I guess so. Well, wait, no, I actually did know every saw it coming this game, though, because I'm pretty sure I necromentia'd before they had any saw it comings. And then from there, they got them all from, like, Narset, which just displays them, so I'm pretty sure I saw it coming. Alright, another Murderous Rider. I mean, if they kill these and they have 4 of them, they still don't have enough to put these to the bottom and I deck out before them. They just don't have enough. I guess that's a reason to not take Idyllic Tutor, because it draws a card. I'd rather not draw a card here. Depends how many times they can kill their own Murderous Riders, I think. I think that's what this boils down to. Methinks. Sure. Don't see why this won't resolve. They should absolutely let that resolve. I don't see a reason not to. You can't answer the first one, and you never know what I might have later. Oh, they could have eliminated their own Murderous Rider. That would have been 1 card deeper. Actually, if I, like, tutored Mastermind's acquisition for whatchamacallit? Dawn of Hope, they'd have no answer to it. It's kind of funny. Well, they like to counter this, so maybe they count. No, there's no reason. There's no reason. Just pass. Yeah, I'm gonna speed run the new Dead Space when it comes out. I want to be the world record holder of it. Wouldn't that be something? Oh, yeah. I got the ability to do it. Just a matter of making the time for it. I think I could do it. Be like the guy. No, I'll be in the lab. Yeah, I won't be like a... We don't want to cast a Wrath, because we don't want to put those 3 cards on the bottom of our opponent's deck. Be like in the lab, yeah. One of the brewers find all the technology to skip stuff and not actually like be the best at the game, so I don't get the record. I just like show people what you got to do to be the best. It's not a remaster, no, it's a remake. It's not like it's like the Resident Evil 2 remake, I guess, where it's like a different game or whatever. It's not the same game. One would assume. I can't imagine it's going to be the same, other than Isaac not talking in the first game. Oh, they put something on top. I wonder what it is. Ritual of Soot. Alright, so they put 3 cards on the bottom. Sure. Don't think I care. Yeah, it's a different engine. Yep. Oh, you know what's funny? We can actually kill them with a 1/1 token if they, like, jank it up and don't realize I can do that, so I guess I'll pass. Same levels, expanding the story. Yeah, we'll see. All I know is that in Resident Evil 4 Remake will keep me a very busy boy. I don't think I'm gonna scry because I'd like to draw this. All right, let's see if we got random lethal here with this 1/1. I kind of doubt it, but you never know. I think they have Eliminates and Torrential Gearhulk. Sure. Okay. Gotcha. Well, there's nothing in their graveyard we're scared of. You worked on a remake. Plays really different than the original game, even though level layout was the same. Yeah. I think it will be significantly different. I think it'll be like the I think the only reason EA Games would ever decide to remake something like Dead Space is because they see the success of like Resident Evil. Because they killed the franchise. They absorbed Visceral Games. They made Dead Space 2, which is great. They made Dead Space 3, which was good, but not as good. And they're like, wow, this can't appeal to literally every human being, so I guess we'll just we'll crash and burn the game. And they're just trying to... I mean, they chase the mobile markets, right? It's that kind of company. They're going to go after whatever makes them the most money. Unfortunate, but that's all that matters to them. I guess the same is with Blizzard now, which is really unfortunate, but I guess it's been like that for a while. I don't care about you, dude. They'll never care about you. They just want that money. Money, 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 money. Alright, no reason to scry anymore. I saw my entire deck, and none of it is worth drawing. So I think we just sit tight, and we make enough tokens to maybe kill them before they somehow mill us out before they mill themselves out. I find that kind of unlikely, but I guess not entirely impossible. Definitely wish I had Dawn of Hope, but we don't. Yeah, EA in it for the money? What? What? EA in it for the money, dude. In it for the money. Yep. Make token, pass turn. Do I have Rest in Peace still? I do not. Alright, good to know. I'm just gonna do this now and pass. Pass the fast away. I wonder if my opponent could actually mill their own Murderous Riders fast enough or consistent enough to mill us out first. Or kill their own Murderous Riders. Maybe. Not completely impossible. They'd have to do it like 3 times. They didn't cast the last Murderous Rider. That's interesting. You have to unlock the ability to serve. You download it, the tennis game, PS Plus. First thing it does is take control away from the tutorial, explain the cash out. They did that with all the soccer games too, didn't they? Like, hey, play soccer. EA Sports Soccer 2021. And it's just... Draft is like literally playing a card game. You have to like open packs to get the player you want. Some egregious system or something. Alright. So if they have one more Ritual of Soot, they have to cast it right now, obviously, otherwise it'll mill out. I think they had one more. Yup. Fine. I should have waited on my token. So you draw 3, and we draw 7. So if they have another Ritual of Soot, it's still not good enough. And this is... maybe I should... I don't know how close it is going to be. It's going to be with... maybe I shouldn't have drawn as many cards. Maybe I should have held a Thoughtseize. I should have held a Thoughtseize. Instead of casting a Grim Tutor for no reason. I think I would have been better off. Because I would have been able to cast an extra discard spell for to clap one of these Murderous Riders. I just didn't do that. Don't think it's relevant, though. But my opponent's still in this game, so they've clearly done the math that they know they'll win. Right? Like, why else would you still be in the game? Wait, what are they doing? They countered their own Murderous Rider? Okay. Well, it doesn't go to the bottom of your library, though. It wasn't in play. Okay. Well, the fact that they did that makes me think that they actually do not have enough. I would know if I paid more attention to the Necromentia that I played, but I just didn't. Alright, I think we win, though. Now they even have one less Murderous Rider to loop with another Ritual Soot, because it's in the graveyard forever. I guess this is why they countered the Rest in Peace, though, huh? That was otherwise irrelevant. Yep. Pass. And there's always a looming chance we poke them for 1 and they're not able to block enough and die. But these gain 2 life, so... It's in the cash shop, yeah. EA Sports Big was cool. It had, like, Def Jam, Vendetta, Def Jam Fight for New York, maybe? I think that was in the same thing. EA Sports Big was great. Like NBA Street Volume, NFL Street. Hey, we won! Alright, we did it. That was long and arguably unnecessary. 1 plop away from gold, too. 3.5 hours. See, I like these best of one. It's kind of akin to Hearthstone. And when the new cards come to, I was about to say when the new cards come to Hearthstone. When those new like randomly random cards come to Historic, you're almost better off just playing best of one because the variance and randomness. You could make an argument that it's advantageous to not know what your opponent's playing, and we'll see. I don't know. Without a sideboard, certain decks get stronger. If this was no surprise. Anyways, if you somehow watched this long, thanks for watching, and I will be back again another time. Who knows? I might not play Magic the next time, but we'll see. Peace.